Yes. Well, now we're going to be going to best of fives and counter picks, so we can't have complete predictions on all the maps straight off the bat. But we are actually going to be starting off with a really good zones map. One of my favorite zones maps, Museum.
Ooh, I like Museum. I'm happy that I didn't change Museum like a lot compared to Splatoon 1. I mean, we have a handful of Splatoon 1 maps in this game, and Museum is definitely the most accurate by far, which makes me happy because just how big it is. It's just so good. I like that this map is wide, is big, is fun, right? Don't take it out of context. Don't take whatever I said out of context.
Yeah, no, Museum overall is probably just... I think it's one of the best maps in the game. Either that or Mako, in my opinion, is the best map in the game.
I think Mako is the best, and then it is Museum, and then it is Market.
For me, yeah, I'd probably say Mako 1, Museum 2, but for me, I don't think Hagelfish is in third place. I think in third place is Flounder.
I can see that. I'm personally a big fan of Flounder, but when I started playing Tri-Slosher, it was really fun. So...
Yeah, I mean, I play Tri-Slosher now too. I picked up the Nuvo right at launch, so you know that makes sense. And here we go, getting into the round here, and it's Penguin. They're Squeezer coming out from Mars. That is really cool.
I like
double Zuka.
Wow, they are double Zuka, double Crab Tank. Interesting. Also, 3 burst bombs to add insult to injury. It's gonna be annoying for people of Penguin to really move around because those burst bombs are gonna be so annoying. And everywhere he goes, oh, there's a burst bomb. Crab Tank into the middle, gets the first patch, gets the second patch. Crab Tank first, Crab Tank. The Crab Tank from Kirby gets defeated quite quickly, but will the Crab Tank be enough from Mbappe to capture the zone? Penguin Mbappe just trying to do a lot, but unfortunately they didn't do everything. Penguin in a very good spot there onto the zone. Centopia pushed back quite a bit, and now they're all going into the spawn. Mbappe getting splattered. Marsh getting a spot on Cam as well, looking for the third player of Fanter, but Fernig unfortunately for Marsh got away. Inkzuka now out onto the zone. Did he get a splat with him? Still did crazy amounts of paint onto that zone. And exactly what Centopia needs right now, because they are quite a bit behind on the objective.
This is Penguin though, like honestly to mention before, it's Penguin. They're gonna run meta. It's Penguin. That's what they're known for here, and it's really working out for them, but not right now as Mbappe is going to get picked off by that Squeezer, but the splash with it, but they're going to go down, but in the end, Fantar is going to be able to come out on top of that, but their splashes did go down here as Fantar is pushing up. Really good position. They just got to paint that zone a little bit more, and there we go. Stanford doing what it wants to do here, and now it's going to be sitting on that right side trying to poke, but it's going to... They fell in the water. Oh, man.
That's a cult classic Museum. This little bit of water there is so... It's always been annoying. If the water was annoying in this game, it is annoying because you kind of forget about it. And that little bit of water actually meant that Centopia was able to capture this open with a little bit of a penalty onto Penguin. And now start pushing for themselves. Their penalty was basically non-existent. But Endor got splattered by Mbappe, who's pushing in a little further. Splashmatic and Splashmatic. Kirby also getting splattered. A 3-player down scenario for Centopia. And with just 1 Splashmatic alive, they're not going to do all too much. Penguin now going into the spawn of Centopia, trying to do even more damage. Yaru obviously has something to say about that as they get a split Mbappe along with their teammate. Let's see how well they're gonna do it if they have 1-player advantage. Stamper also goes down. This is huge. March being flanked by Mbappe. Mbappe getting flanked by Kirby. Kirby getting splattered by Cam. Everyone is going down left and right, but the zone is still in the hands of Penguin. It's a 2v3 scenario, making a 1v3 scenario. 3 players down again for Centopia, so I don't think they have any more chance in this fight, but damn. Kinda interesting how close it is in terms of fighting, but Centopia just cannot find the footing to start pushing.
Yeah, no, they just can't. Yaru going to be getting that pick on Acer here. It's so close to the end of the match. They just got to keep paying for a little bit longer. And Penguin does. Going to be winning that first match on Museum. And now we're going to be getting into a counter pick. Whatever Centopia really wants to choose. Of course, you know, you can't counter pick a mode. We're playing Triton Cup. Can't do that.
That would be funny.
They say like, Raymaker.
Huh? Dude, imagine if you could counter pick Turf War.
I counterpick Turf War Museum. Ooh.
Why is Turf War the rank mode? Real question.
I guess just because it's just like the basic, you know, you just paint everything.
Yeah, well, why don't you want to paint everything for 5 minutes straight?
Honestly, if Turf War was like an actual ranked mode that people played, Aerospray RG would probably be like in a much better spot.
Very true. I was actually thinking about it with Manix Plus, if you know them. But I think we had like the idea of what if Turf War was a ranked mode, but the win condition is that you have a certain percent of the map painted. If you do that and you hold that for like 15 seconds, you just win. So like 75 or 80% of the map is your color. Hold that for a certain amount of time and then you win. I think that would actually make it very interesting, because that means you don't just run around painting everywhere. You actually have to coordinate. You have to be in a team effort to push, because you can win it quite quickly. I think that could make Turf War so interesting as a ranked mode. But Nintendo just decides to not do something like that.
No,
we're not gonna change Turf War. No, why would we make Turf War fun, right? Why won't we add it? Why won't we add Turf War for the competitive scene? Because I like Turf War. It's just like, oh, it's only casual 3 minutes, then I have to fight against Spatlings.
I mean, they're definitely trying to make that a thing, because every like official Nintendo tournament is just Turf War.
Yeah, because in Japan they play it a lot. Like Japan actually likes Turf War because they mainly play zones on Turf War. Like they have full-on money Turf War tournaments.
I want that. I mean, we technically do have that.
Kind of do.
Yeah, and of course this weekend there's going to be that huge PAX West, not PAX West, PAX East tournament. But we're actually going back on Manta.
I like Manta.
Yeah, we've already said our thoughts on Manta before, but yeah, a pretty solid zones map. And in terms of Manta overall, I like this map. I like this map in S3.
Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty good. But if we're gonna get the same gameplay that we saw last game, especially with that comeback, or like last round, especially with the comeback, that's going to make this super interesting. Also, shoutouts to Centopia for using the same banner background. I just noticed that. I think they're pretty sure they used the last game as well. Let's see if much has changed, and the answer is no. Both teams cite that the same comp is still the best for them. Both teams running triple burst bomb, with the only difference in terms of subs being a splash roll from Marsh, and Cam having, of course, that fizzy bomb. Let's see if Centopia this game gonna actually be a little bit more dominant, as this is their own chosen map. We do see the middle fight being 50-50, with both teams losing one player quite quickly. But that said, 3 players just go down for Centopia, really putting on the commentator's curse, as Penguin is the first one to score points. Or are 30 seconds in?
Yeah, already 30 seconds in, and they're scoring points straight off the bat. Endor is right behind that wall leading to bunker. Not sure what they really want to do. Trying to shark, trying to see what their options are here, as they might be going for that right zone. They're just trying to stay their space. But we see Fantar coming from behind with the zip cast, trying to distract any of the players. Going to be distracting Kirby for a little bit, but the members of Centopia, all of their specials ready. Double crab tank on the bats. So many Trizuka shots getting put out, but none of the specials are really doing much work, as Kirby is going to go down. Endor is trying to poke by the wall, but not really going to get much. Trying to jump out of that situation, but trying to fight that machine, and is just going to be watching that jump, as they're just going to be making it to the zone, as the members of Penguin now have to go back and try to stop Endor from doing anything else. And it's so much, nothing Endor can do there. And we're already getting down to the last 10 points, and is looking really bad for Centopia right now. 3, 2, 1, and that is game.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Centopia had one little start. We're like, oh, they might have a chance, and then they just lost it. They just straight up lost it. It's unfortunate, but they still have a chance. It's a best of 5. They have to reverse sweep it though, and that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be. It's gonna be hard. I mean, they can do it. They have one whole map that they can counter pick, and then they have to fight 2 maps, which Penguin wants to fight on if Centopia wins the next 2 games. And remember how you can only counterpick this a map once. So Manta Maria cannot be played anymore in the set because it's already been in.
Yeah, they have 14 other options though, so hopefully they pick something good. You know, they probably will. It's their own choice. They're gonna pick a good map.
Well, I hope.
We can only hope.
They can
Scourge! Scourge!
Oh, no, don't, please.
Mid speed!
That's okay.
No, that's just as bad. Oh, undertow! Those are like the three worst ones.
Dude, Undertow, no. That's like the one map where I'm like, 2-zone sucks.
Oh yeah, no, 2-zones suck on that map.
You know what was like the worst double zone map we ever saw? Splatoon. It had to be Port Mackerel. Splatoon 1.
Oh,
Like, both zones were just on the opposite side of the map. It was so hard to score points.
and we are actually going to be seeing it go on Mako Mart. I said before, I really love this map, and I love it on Splat Zones too. Probably one of my favorite map modes in the game.
It really is. Let's see how these teams are gonna handle it though, because anything can happen in Splatoon. We see a lot of stuff been going down left and right. Of course, it's match point for Penguin. They are still on the heavy medic comp. Decided that the same comp is still the best way to go. Centopia also decided that not changing it is the good way to go. Mako Marto, of course, a Splatoon 2 cult classic, still going strong in this game, and I think it will ever go away as long as it's Splatoon series. Let's see how they're gonna go though, as Centopia quickly loses Marsh. And there's gonna be unfortunate also another splash meta going down. 2 players going down so quickly, giving an easy zone capture to Penguin, who are going in quite deep. Everyone's Centopia is kind of just pushed back in. Panther with that Stamper trying to get splat on Marsh. Marsh gets a splat, but it's a trade. Panther still alive, somehow heavily damaged, but the crab tank is probably like, yeah, I kind of want to be a Kirby. Also with another crab tank shooting onto the zone, but it's not enough. Cam finally getting splatted. 2 players down for Centopia, 3 players down for Centopia, only 1 down for Penguin. Is the same as the first 2 games. Centopia cannot get a foot in.
Yeah, no, Centopia they just can't get anything done here. They're trying their best, and it's just never enough. Fans are going to be getting another pick with that Zip. Zip is done, and Marsh sees where they're going to be going. Is going to get that pick, but that Squeezer is literally the only person left alive. 20 seconds left remaining, 20 points on the board, I mean, but it's going to be going down to 10-0 because they got to make a way back in. 2 down, this might be the chance, but there's just so little time, and in the end, Penguin very easily with that last match is going to be taking that set 3-0, going to be getting the sweep, and is going to be moving on to winner semis.
That's a lot of sweeps we've seen so far. Didn't open with a sweep though. It didn't open with a sweep though tonight. But Penguin, absolute meta legends, showing how strong they are. I mean, they're C2 for a reason. They're strong. They're very strong.
Yeah.
The thing they'll be facing off against White Noise in the winners semifinals.
Nah, they can't win. They can't play against them because they're on completely opposite sides of the bracket. So it's either going to be the Feds or GUR that Penguin is going to be fighting against in winner semis. As White Noise just got confirmed to be in winner semis, going to be facing whoever wins between Clicks and there's still a round 3 match going on. Whoever wins between Misclick and Dio Oxygen is going to be fighting Clicks, and whoever wins that is going to be fighting White Noise, and whoever wins that is going to be moving on to winners finals. But with that, I think we can finally take a quick short break. Not really that fast, not really anything, but with that being said, we're going to be going on a quick short break before we go to winner semifinals, so make sure you guys don't go anywhere.
Splatoon Stronghold, a stronghold for competitive Splatoon, providing resources to long-timers and newcomers alike. If you're new to the competitive scene or still figuring out how to join, we have a getting started guide and plenty of other resources to help you in your journey. If you are a seasoned veteran, we still have plenty to offer. You can find and join tournaments as well as participate in our Captain Forum and find free agents and teams. Our mission is to make competitive Splatoon easily accessible to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Join the Splatoon Stronghold today!